valedictorian, Jordan Mendez.
Ditto. To think, it was about 17 years ago that we took our first steps. About 17 years ago that we said our first words. About 14 years ago we went to our first day of school. 8 years ago we finished elementary school, and 5 years ago that we finished middle school. 5 years ago that some of us decided that we were going to apply to attend Liberty Academy High School. 4 years ago that we were accepted. About 1 year ago, we finished our junior year and officially became seniors at Liberty Academy. About 20 minutes ago, our graduation started. And in about 30 minutes, that will move these tassels to the other side of the cap and embark on our journey after high school. My, how time flies. Just think about how much we've changed, not only physically, but also as people. When we first arrived here at Liberty Academy, we were young, immature, and we didn't really understand what to expect out of our lives that lay ahead of us, our futures. But now, after 4 years of rigorous work, unparalleled efforts, and some of us on stage already receiving an associate's degree, we are happy to say that we haven't changed much. We're still young, we're still immature, and we still have no idea what to expect from our lives that lay ahead of us. But that's not to say that we haven't changed at all, because we definitely have. And that's the amazing thing about people, is that they're never stuck on the path that they're on. They can always change the direction that they're going and decide for themselves the kind of person they're going to be. It's just a matter of how they're going to get there. I want to take this opportunity to thank Jehovah God for helping me to get to where I am today, academically as well as a person. Funny thing about the name of God, Jehovah. His name actually means He causes to become. Now, we may not all have the power that God has, and be able to cause things to become simply at will. However, as God created us in His image, I like to think that among the many qualities we received from God, one of those was willpower. Because we all have a will. Each of us have an idea of where we want to be, who we want to be, and what we want to do with our lives. That is our will. But in order to get to where we want to be, we need willpower. It is our willpower that causes us to take action, to do something in order to get to where we want to be, to become who we want to become, to do what we want to do. Each of us here on stage tonight had a goal. It was our will, you could say, to graduate from high school. Each of us are here today because our willpower was strong enough to get us here. And for that, I congratulate each and every one of you on stage today. Through every hardship, through every obstacle, through every excruciating experience that we faced here at Liberty, we kept our goal in mind. And because of that, we have succeeded. I want to address the class of 2018 and tell you, hang on to that willpower. Because without it, you won't get far in life. But with it, you will have no limits. But we also know, of course, that we didn't get here on our own. Each of us probably have countless people to thank for being here. And that is why on behalf of all the graduating seniors from the class of 2018, I would like to take this time to thank not only the friends and the family who are here, but also the staff and faculty of Liberty Academy. All the teachers, the custodians, the cafeteria ladies, the tech support team, the tutors. We have y'all to thank for being up here and accomplishing what we have. Do not think your efforts are unnoticed or unappreciated. I'd also like to thank my past teachers, or my teachers who couldn't be here today for one reason or another. This world needs more teachers like the ones at Liberty Academy. Or at least, or even those who at least used to teach here at Liberty Academy, because we've lost so many loved teachers along the way. This world needs more teachers like Mr. Neal, who was loyal, kind, and sweet. More teachers like Miss Barbo, who was more of a friend rather than a teacher. especially in times when you needed a friend more. Teachers like Mr. Mason, who always baked cookies to let you know you had done well. Teachers like Miss Brady, who gave you a high five every day as you walked into her classroom. Teachers like Miss Lester and Mr. Barnett, who made learning fun and who made you look forward to coming to class every day. These are teachers that we all greatly miss, but that we have all not forgotten. And now, continuing their legacy, we have a new group of teachers, alike in spirit and skill in teaching, who are ready to help the future students of Liberty Academy reach where we are today. At this time, I would like to ask all the current and past staff and faculty of Liberty Academy to rise where you are, whether it be in the audience or on stage. I would like to thank you all, the current and past faculty and staff of Liberty alike, because we could not be here without each and every one of you. Thank you. Here at Liberty, we learned so many things, not only about math or reading or some other academic subject, but about life in general. We learned that life is not always easy. In fact, most of the time it isn't. But that doesn't mean that we stop fighting. We learned the value of family and how when it seems that you have nothing else, you always have your family to lean on for guidance. We learned the value of time, and since we can't ask for more of it, we have to value the time that we do have and use our time in meaningful ways. Because life is too short to have regrets over what we should have, could have, or would have done, or what we shouldn't, couldn't, or wouldn't have done. We learned that nothing in life worthwhile comes fast. It takes patience. What we want the most probably takes the longest to achieve. So we grind our teeth, keep our eyes on the prize, and stay patient with our goals in mind. It's funny to think that we learned so much about life from 4 years of high school. And without a doubt, we're not finished learning yet. We know that in life it is important that we keep our eyes open, as there are lessons to be learned all around us. Lessons that will change who we are. Lessons that will hopefully make us better people. And that's why regardless of what we do next or where we go, it is important that we are always willing to learn and that we stay humble. It was as an unknown author once said, "Never stop learning, because life never stops teaching." Surely words that we'd like to live by as we prepare to live our lives to the fullest in whatever we do. I'd like to give a final thank you to all my family, my teachers, my friends, to Liberty Academy for being my home for 4 years. 4 years that I will surely never forget. Thank you parents and friends for being here and supporting your children and their wonderful accomplishments. Thank God for allowing me to be here where I am and for helping me to become who I am. Wait, there's more. And finally, thank you, class of 2018, for embarking on this 4-year-long journey with me. I wish the best to all of you in your future endeavors, whatever they might be, and I hope to see you all around. Thank you all for your time, and to conclude, I would like to say goodbye, Liberty Academy.
Thank you, Jordan. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our